Hello and welcome to the Unplayables podcast. I'm your host for today. In our first podcast, I'm George Didcote, and I'm joined by Ryan Payne. Say hello, Ryan.
Hello.
We got Connor Lang.
Hello. It's me.
Matthew. Bannister,
Hello.
and Art.
Hi.
How you all doing? You alright?
Not
Yeah,
bad.
good. Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
today, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
decent.
kind of.
Nice. So this podcast, this is the first one we're recording, so it might not be the best. We're going to hopefully get better as we go along. But it's going to be mainly football, isn't it? I mean, we might start talking about other things. We don't really know much about
Curling.
anything else, though. Some of us don't really know much about football, but there we go.
I wonder who that was a shot at. Yeah.
Yeah, you, Matthew.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, so we're just going to see what we can get down here. We've got a few things that we want to talk about. One main thing regarding this summer. So before we get into it, do you want to just say a little bit about ourselves? So we're all students at the University of Gloucestershire, all second years doing sports journalism. So we're hoping that we know quite a bit about sport, but it's debatable, I think.
Yeah.
I'm from Cheltenham. That's about it for me. My city. No.
Who do you support?
I support the mighty Cheltenham Town.
Oh.
Yeah. Interesting you say that, Connor. Get around to you. So if we want to go around you lot, start with Ryan. What's your name? Where'd you come? Oh wait, your name's Ryan. And where'd you come from?
Northamptonshire.
Who do you support?
Chelsea.
Oh.
Interesting.
It's through family, so.
Alright.
Family.
I can say the same about my support of Arsenal, even though I'm from Guildford and
Boo.
sorry.
Maybe
Oh.
Guildford.
Yeah, but I have family in North London, so they
Alright.
convinced me.
All right.
Like
Nice
like a granddad in Salford.
Yeah.
That old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I'm from Stratford and I also support Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a theme going on here.
Yeah, there is a thing.
What's that supposed to mean?
We've actually done well to get in the studio. We've got Chelsea fan, Arsenal fan, Chelsea fan,
Yeah,
we
and Art is.
I'm an Arsenal fan from London.
Oh.
Yeah, but South. Sorry, it's irrelevant.
Where
London
did
is
the club
calling.
get formed? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
England.
Sorry.
Talking of England.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Nice little segue.
Yeah, segue. Move on to that. Do you want to go on to that now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, let's start getting
yeah.
into it. Let's start arguing with each other.
Yeah.
Basically, we thought for our first podcast to give the listeners an idea of how much we don't know about football, we're going to start by naming our chosen summer, nearly said Olympics, World Cup squads for obviously England. We're all English. Well, French, outdoor shit.
Yeah.
Imposter. No. So we're going to go through and we're going to start with goalkeepers. We've made a 23-man squad, all of us. It's been our homework that Ryan set us and he's been very strict with how it's done. Is what it is. So if we start with Ryan, then who have you got in goal?
The three goalkeepers I've gone for are Jack Butland, Jordan Pickford, and Joe Hart.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
Oh.
Has anyone else got exactly the same?
I've got
No.
exactly the same as
So,
Ryan.
I haven't got exactly the same.
I have
Neither
got
have I.
exactly the same.
Oh.
So
Oh.
me, Ryan and George have all gone for the exact
Right.
same goalkeepers.
Well,
So-
who have you got?
Instead of Joe Hart, I said if he's fit, Tom Heaton,
Okay.
and if not him, Forster from Southampton.
Okay.
I've got Hart in, but instead of who was it, Pickford, I've put Heaton.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And Ryan, why did you pick? I think Joe Hart's the interesting one out of yours.
Yeah.
And
I
and
think-
Connor picked Joe Hart, and I picked Joe Hart, and Matthew picked
So
Joe
four,
Hart.
Mhm.
four of the five of us have gone with Hart.
So
I
why
think,
did you pick
I
Joe
think
Hart?
Hart has to go because he's not going to be first choice in my opinion, but because he's played in these competitions before, he's got the big game experience. He might not be the best goalkeeper, but he'd be a good player to have in the dressing room.
That's
for
exactly
confidence.
why I put him in there.
Mm, yeah, just for those experience seasons, I think. And if anything really did happen, at least we can rely on someone knowing kind of what to do. Not
Yeah.
saying he would do it, but at least you can just feel a bit more secure about it.
He tries to be a bit of a leader as well. He's probably not the best one.
Well, if
but
you look at that, I don't
was
know
that
what
I-
teams
it
you're
was
gonna
that
pick.
Iceland
There's
tunnel.
not a lot of
yeah,
leaders in
at the
England's squad
moment,
at
the
the moment.
England squads that have been chosen, they're not very experience.
Yeah,
and
you
we
need
need
that
some
someone.
experience.
Definitely.
And then let's give Art a chance to have his rant. Why no, Joe Hart?
Well, I picked mine based on performances, to be honest.
Okay.
So, I know Heaton's hardly played this season, but
Yeah.
I just prefer him over Joe
He's
Hart.
still better than Joe Hart.
Yeah.
So if we're going for that, do you want to say who we think would be starting in goal?
Yeah, go on.
Butland.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very
Butland.
much.
I think Butland's.
Cheltenham's number one. Steve Book taught him everything he knows.
Obviously, he's not had the best season with Stoke, but he's still.
He's
the
a
best
he's a
English
quality
That was
keeper.
exactly
Yeah.
my reasoning. Yeah.
Who do you think would be on the bench?
Jordan
Like,
Pickford.
Do you think it'd be
Pickford.
Pickford?
It's
Yeah.
quite
Although
bad that we're not
he-
picking the most senior goalkeeper. Yet we've all put him in our squads. Well,
Although
apart from
Southgate does see Joe Hart as first choice.
Yeah.
He said that previously, so
Mm.
Art. Shame,
it-
really.
he could be starting the first game.
I think
so.
Butland
Where's the
might push
ambition?
him till the end of the season. And I think Hart will become second choice. Oh,
Mm.
hoping Hart will become second.
I think it will depend on where Stoke finish as well, because he'll look
Yeah, yeah.
at Butland's
Yeah, but
record for Stoke.
It's different for a goalkeeper, isn't it?
It
Because
is
it's not
slightly,
really a
yeah.
Yeah,
goalkeeper's
because
fault.
Sunderland got
Pickford,
relegated.
And,
Yeah.
and he
And
got
then-
his big move to Everton.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shout out Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
Is that a
right.
hint?
Are we going to
No,
talk
it's
about
not. I'm
Leeds?
afraid. Maybe. I'd quite upsetting. Have we had enough?
I think the
goalkeepers?
goalkeeper. Yeah, I think that's one of the easier positions to discuss about. I
There's,
think it'll
there's only
get.
3 people. To
Yeah.
say.
No,
Well,
it will get interesting a bit more now. I think.
Defenders.
Oh god.
I'm gonna throw
This is-
to Connor Liang.
Oh, what do you want me to do? Go through all of them?
Tell me your.
So I've
right
got.
backs first.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
right back.
right backs. Obviously 2.
Yeah.
I'll take 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably one of the easier positions.
Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker and Kieran Trippier.
I
Okay.
went with that as well.
Yeah.
I think
Anyone
I
else
went
gone with that? Have you got?
Yeah, I got that, but I've also got another one as well.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
got another right back.
I got 3. Yeah. I
Yeah,
got
I've-
Nathaniel Klein as well.
Ooh.
Oh.
3 right backs.
Well, I've got
Scousey.
2 right backs, but I've got someone else that can play right back as well. But he's a centre back.
Is it Joe Gomez?
Yeah.
I've got Joe Gomez as
was
well.
a
You've got Joe
tempting
Gomez.
choice.
I've got
That's
Joe Gomez.
interesting.
My only
I-
argument for him not to be in my squad was because he was just not experienced enough.
Yeah.
He's only had 1 cap, I think,
I
for
haven't
England.
got
So?
Joe Gomez in my squad.
No, I think he'd be on the original 30-man squad, but it'll be one of
Yeah.
the people on
Yeah.
standby.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's
my
fair shout, but I doubt it.
my 2 right backs are Kyle Walker and Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Ooh.
Interesting. He's been good. I'll give you that. He's been
I
good.
think he'll get his first call up in the March friendlies.
Right.
So I think
Yeah.
he's been good for Liverpool in the absence of Klein, and I don't think Klein deserves it
No.
No, I
when
don't.
Alexander-Arnold has been doing a really good job.
Yeah.
I think he'll be on the plane.
I think
Ooh.
I think
How many times are
Trippier
you
just
going to
has
say
that.
that today?
I think Trippier just has. I understand where you're coming from, but I think Trippier just has that little bit more experience. That
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
crosses he can put in could be vital.
I was debating whether to put Trent in, but I chose Trippier for that reason as well.
I've got Kyle Walker for his experience, and then Big Joe because he has little experience.
So is he your
Second
right
right
back?
Yeah.
So you don't have. oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I've gone pretty bold in
Wait,
this
wait.
team selection.
Just quickly.
Yeah.
What formation are we thinking is going to be
Well,
played?
Southgate said he's going to be playing with 3 at the back, I think,
that
in this
actually
tournament.
hurts me.
Did he?
Because
Yeah, he did.
if that, I think that gives Joe Gomez an even stronger case
Yeah,
to play.
True.
Mm.
Yeah, true. That hurts me. What do you think about that? 3 at the back.
I've been thinking with a 4 at the back in mind.
Yeah,
I'll be
so have
honest.
I.
Yeah, so have
but
I.
That,
I don't think that
'cause-
really matters, I think.
We
No,
just-
because
well, it
if you're
does.
playing 3 at the back, you need to bring more centre
centre
backs.
backs.
Well,
Yeah,
I've got a fair few, so I mean...
if it was 3 at the back, I'm quite sure on centre backs because I've only got 4. So
yeah, same.
How many clubs are playing 3 at the back at the moment?
Chelsea still are, but it's
Badly.
How many England centre backs do Chelsea have? Big guys.
Well, there's one.
obviously.
Yeah.
Gary Cahill, but
Should we,
Have you picked
He's
him?
not-
should we,
centre
should we
back.
move on to the
Find
centre
out.
backs?
Yeah, go on to
Um,
centre backs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to start?
I'll
go on, mate.
argue my cases. So I think you've got to have John Stones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went also then for Harry Maguire from
Yeah.
Leicester.
I've gone with
Yeah.
Maguire as
Because I
well.
think he...
Proper English.
You're probably going to hate my next 2. Smalling.
I put Smalling in, but it's because I
He's-
did it on the bus.
He
this
was an
morning,
honourable
and I
mention
don't
for
know
me.
who
I've
else,
put
so-
someone else in place of him.
And then I've also gone for Phil Jones.
And he's the one that I
Okay.
put in
I-
instead of Smalling.
He
People-
is nowhere
people-
near. He's not even in my Wales squad.
Yeah, that's the thing. People look at the name and go, "Oh my God, why Phil Jones?" But actually, he can put solid performances
Yeah.
in. I think he can
Yeah.
put them better in than Cahill can. And
Ooh.
I genuinely,
I think how memeable he is hurts him because he's actually all right sometimes.
yeah, he
Was
can put in
Was
decent.
it the Brazil game where he cleared
Yeah.
down the line and went
No,
off
that was
injured?
Yeah.
Germany.
Oh.
But yeah, it was stuff like that. Like you wouldn't get Cahill doing that. He'd just fall over. I mean, if he can't defend
Love
against
this
Bournemouth,
propaganda
God
against your
forbid
captain.
how he's going to defend against Paraguay. I mean, just
Panama.
that one. Just either way, he's just not going to defend
Right,
against them.
So, okay. I'd
So-
argue that Bournemouth are probably a bit better than Panama Maguire.
Yeah.
Has anyone got any different centre-backs?
Wait, so-
I have.
Yeah, go on.
Have you got Big Gaz?
I've got John Stones and Harry Maguire, but
Yeah.
the other two are Michael Keane.
Oh, I
I
forgot,
forgot about him.
Michael
I know he's
Keane.
not had the best season at Everton, but I
He'd
think
be
he'd be a good option.
Right, I'm subbing out Chris Smalling.
And then my
You can't make subs now.
my final
Okay.
one is Gary Cahill.
Oh, for God's sake!
For the same reasons.
Do you want us to get out the group?
Is that realistic anyway?
I'm.
Like for the same reasons as Joe Hart.
can't
I don't think he'll start, but you need.
Better not.
He's a Chelsea captain. He's captained England before. You
Yeah.
need that.
Won't
guy in
be
the
for
dressing
long.
room.
I think that's the. Whilst I agree, and I've put him in mind because of that same reason, maybe do you think that we're in like a time where we think we need these experienced players, whereas really, what have these experienced players done for us in
Nothing.
the past?
Nothing.
that's a good
I
point.
think
but-
it's mostly because it's like a transition.
yeah, you
Yeah.
need
Into
the
a new
You
players-
squad.
can't just fully switch
Yeah.
like that.
Get
Mm.
Gazza
Need
back
something.
in, then
Yeah.
I reckon.
This can be his last tournament, and then
Yeah.
Thank
Gazza's-
God.
Yes, the four I've got are probably a mixture of you two.
Yeah.
Cahill,
Yep.
Stones,
Yep.
Jones, and Maguire.
Yeah,
So,
pretty
Mm.
much. Have we got? Have you got?
I've got Stones, Maguire, Jones, and Gomez.
Okay. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got Stones, Keane, not Smalling. Jamal Lascelles,
Oh.
Let's
Harry
shout.
Maguire.
Yeah, well, it's just the fact he hasn't got a call up yet. So
Oh.
No, yeah.
And I was debating whether to put Eric Dyer
Yeah.
in the defence because of the three-man defence.
That was one
But,
of my queries as to whether.
He's in my squad
Yeah.
just
Insane.
as someone that can play either in midfield or defence
in
if
the
needed.
recent squads, he's down as a midfielder. So
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
I've put him as a.
Yeah.
There's a few that can do
Yeah.
both, I
Yeah.
think, because there's also another player who I've actually got that can sort of do the
Yeah.
similar thing.
Would you be annoyed if Jamal Lascelles got picked?
No, I
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't be annoyed.
No.
I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be
Over,
annoyed.
like, who would miss out for the Celts?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Jones maybe.
I think it would be
Yeah,
more the
maybe
reaction
for
of like,
Jones.
you know, when Theo Walcott went to the World Cup in 2006.
No,
That's a bit
Lascelles
different.
is a
Yeah.
Premier League proven
Lascelles is
player.
actually a leader as well.
Newcastle
He's Newcastle
captain.
captain.
yeah.
Rafa
And-
Benitez rates him
Mm.
highly. He's been linked with a move to Chelsea, so
Oh yeah, I saw that the other day. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be the worst option.
Yeah.
no,
No, he wouldn't.
better than Cahill.
Left
Left-
backs.
Left backs, yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I've got Danny Rose
I think yeah.
and Ryan Bertrand.
Yeah.
Who,
But-
who
who
hasn't
hasn't got
that?
But I think
I've got
I'd
that.
start Bertrand.
Yeah,
over Rose.
I'd start Bertrand. over.
I don't have Bertrand, but that was because I only picked one left back, so I wasn't
Oh.
very clever when I made the selection.
There is a
So-
third left back that most people forget.
Luke Shaw.
No,
Kieran Gibbs.
no, Fabian Delph. Like if you
No,
look at him for
I was
City,
debate-
Oh, right.
I was debating
Okay.
putting him in.
He's
But-
so
'cause I
close
was-
to getting in my squad.
because he's in my squad
He was in
actually.
he was in my
As a
What, in
midfielder or a
defence?
left back?
Pardon?
Midfielder or a left back?
I've put him in down in the midfield, but he's that guy that can just give you both options. So you could have someone else there if
I
like.
was not expecting you to say Delph when you said there's one.
I mean, looking at him for City so far, I mean he's done well
yeah, the
for
only-
City at the
yeah.
moment as that in that position. So I mean, there's all for a shout for him to go. I think.
Yeah.
No, I think that's a good shout.
Yeah, there's more than a shout for him to go.
Just depends whether I think Southgate picks a lot of players that he really likes, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
obviously he's worked
Cause-
with a lot of them already.
That's
Yeah.
another thing with Gomez because
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
made
yeah.
him under 21's captain.
Yeah.
So
He
Yeah.
clearly rates him.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is that the
Yeah.
defence? Is there anything else with
Yeah,
the?
they're no
No.
Do we want to do like special mentions? Of
Yeah. Oh
defenders?
yeah. I've got some. I think I've got.
Have you got a
one
defender?
mention. Oh yeah. Or like Tarkowski as well. James Tarkowski.
Okay.
He's been doing really well this season, but I don't think he'll go. It was just an
No.
honourable mention.
Yeah.
But
left back, Chilwell at Leicester.
yeah.
Good
Mm.
shout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Like
shout. Good shout.
possibly for the next Euros,
Yeah.
Maybe.
but
Possibly.
not this year.
It's true. He could be one of those players that maybe you have. It's like a fringe player to
Yeah.
be getting
Yeah.
used to the squad now with the intention.
We do have quite a lot of fullbacks.
Yeah.
like-
Yeah.
It's not really.
We
the
don't have
Most
any-
important
we-
position in football.
Yeah.
It's
I
our,
agree.
it's our strongest. Probably our.
No.
No.
In terms of depth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
In
our
terms of
strongest.
depth,
well,
yes.
I think,
Quality,
I think
no.
it will be.
Oh, well,
I think it
I-
will be our strongest.
yeah.
But I think a lot of the players are still quite young, but they're,
But I
they're
think,
really,
well,
in
they're
terms
really
of
like
Kyle
promising
Walker-
talents. But
I mean, Kyle Walker and Danny Rose who are fullback pairing in the Euros?
pretty much. Wasn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, because they had a good Euros up until
Walker
like
had a brilliant.
he had a
Euros.
decent Euros. Yeah, they were pretty good. That's why I think I would start Rose perhaps, but I can understand why he could not start due to like the lack of game time at Tottenham.
Mm.
So I think, but I think he'd still have to go though. I think 'cause he
Yeah.
does have that quality.
All right.
Yeah.
So, do we want to move on to the midfield?
This would be
Yeah.
interesting.
centrally or on the
Um,
Or just midfield, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I go?
Yeah.
If you want, yeah.
All right. So I'll start at the deepest point.
Yeah.
So Eric Dyer and
Yeah.
I didn't.
agree.
I didn't. I was debating whether to put him in or not, but I need another defensive midfielder, so I put Henderson.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same.
Oh
I've got them too.
Yes,
Yeah.
have I.
no,
My,
I'm
opinion.
not for Henderson anywhere near my squad.
My
Really?
opinion on
No,
Artis was
I've-
dropped.
I've not put
I'm sorry.
I've not put Henderson anywhere near my squad. I think I was debating. I did put this guy in, Jake Livermore, but I took him.
That's
out.
worse.
But that's why I took him out, and
They're both.
I put in
worse.
Danny Drinkwater instead. Because I think I think he's very underrated. Like, you know, he should have gone to the Euros when he was really good for Leicester, and he didn't. And I think he's probably one of the only very few players that could at least just do the dirty work simply and just pass the ball to a decent, you know.
Isn't that
I-
what Jordan Henderson does?
Yeah.
Not really.
I'd
Not for
take-
me.
I'd take James Milner over Danny Drinkwater if I could.
But doesn't he also play
thi-
left back though as well most of the time?
I completely forgot about Milner.
Because I was
Hasn't he
think,
retired?
yeah,
from
that's what
international
I said if I could.
football? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking James Milner, but obviously he's
Yeah.
retired. So
Has
from-
he? Oh, see,
from-
I had him in, and then I crossed him out.
Yeah.
I'd really like it if he.
but I'd try and persuade him.
Yeah, get it out on the phone.
Yeah.
Who else? Has anyone else got anyone different for? This is defensive.
For defensive
yeah.
midfield, well, the
Oh
four
yeah, the deepest.
the four deepest midfielders I've got are Dyer, Henderson, Drinkwater, and then I'm putting Wilshere
Yeah.
in
I'd
there
put
Oh.
him
as
deeper.
that.
I
I don't want him near my defence.
Yeah, he's not going to be. Yeah, obviously with Henderson, Dyer,
Yeah,
and
no, true.
Drinkwater in there, he's not going to be one.
I
of
think-
the, he'll be the box.
I-
box
yeah,
Yeah.
link.
Yeah.
I've got Wilshere in, but I haven't got him as like a DM.
I
No,
haven't-
yeah, no.
I just haven't put him in general. Just
You
haven't
haven't
put
put
Wilshere.
Wilshere.
I haven't put Wilshere in. No.
My God.
Are you the wait? Is
I-
George? Have you put?
Yeah, of course I have.
Oh, yeah.
He's England's best midfielder.
Thank
I
you.
haven't
man.
put him in.
He's
You
not.
get-
He's actually
Wait,
England's
let-
second best midfielder.
Let him.
behind
John
him.
Joe.
I wish. No, he's my honourable mention.
Wait,
but
Oh.
you
Matthew,
could sneak in.
explain yourself.
Mainly because I forgot about him, but I also decided to put in Loftus-Cheek instead.
Are you?
Oh my.
Oh my.
No, because right.
Even I wouldn't do that.
Would you? So this is.
And he's a Palace
You'd
fan.
play. You'd play Ruben Loftus-Cheek in a deeper central midfield role, and not as a number 10.
I wouldn't play him as number 10.
Well, you wouldn't play Wilshere as a
I-
defensive mid, would you?
Well, if he's with Dyer or Henderson,
But you
You'd-
wouldn't though.
he'd allow
I wouldn't. do
Wilshere
that.
to get forward and allow Dyer or Henderson to do the defensive
Yeah,
work.
just
See-
sit back.
It's like when Chelsea play with Fabregas and Kante. Fabregas can go forward. Kante can do all the dirty work. Where he loves, loves to do.
I'd have Loftus go up forward. I think he can. Yeah, but he's also quite strong as well.
Yeah.
and he can.
He's a big, strong
Yeah,
Yeah.
fella.
I think he can do it. Plus, he's not had. I don't think he's actually played like I think he deserves a shot. He was very good against Germany and Brazil, so he's proven that he can do it against the big opposition.
In friendlies.
Granted,
Right,
yeah,
the
in
one
friendlies.
thing, I'd say it now, the one thing that annoys me is how we big our teams up so much for friendlies, but when we play clubs like Germany and
Clubs.
nations like Germany and Brazil, well, obviously Brazil did play a strong team, but Brazil in World Cup mode compared to Brazil in a friendly against England mode is going to be like, the difference is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't think a lot of these I don't think England's going to be the same. It looks like England try as hard as they would in like a World Cup final.
Yeah.
And like Germany could have got like 70, 80 players that they could just.
Yeah, but they won't
chuck
win the World
together.
Cup this year though. That's just
Who,
not going to
Germany?
happen. No,
They have
No.
a chance.
No.
Right. So who are better than Germany? Matthew?
France, Brazil. They are though because Germany have lost so many of their old guard now that won the 2014 World Cup. They lost Lahm, they've lost
Closer.
Big loss.
Closer.
Podolski.
Podolski. I mean, these are big names that have left the national
Well,
squad.
if we look at some of the players
They-
that have come in since
Yeah.
then,
What
maybe
about the youngsters coming through like Werner, like
Timo Werner? Yeah.
Can he do it on
Goretzka?
he,
So do you
Goretzka.
think Brazil-
Replacement for Philip Lahm is that
Kimmich?
Joshua
He's
Kimmich.
literally a perfect replacement.
Yeah.
He's an
He is.
incarnation.
Philip
Mm.
Lahm Part 2?
Because the World Cup's in Russia, I can't see Brazil doing very well.
Right. Well, I'm going for Brazil France
It's a
final.
joke this in Russia, to be honest, but that's another thing.
Anyway, back to
Yeah,
midfielders.
well, yeah.
Jeez, guys. God, who asked you a question about that? Stop getting carried away. I've put, and he's retiring at the end of the season, and this is my reasoning, right? If I was Gareth Southgate,
I bet
I'd
you've
go
gone
to this
Carrick.
man right now.
Bet you've gone Michael Carrick.
I go right now to this man and I'd say, you're not going to get many games under Jose Mourinho for the rest of the season. This World Cup is your World Cup. Everything you do, put it towards you. You're my man, Michael Carrick.
Yes, I knew. I was very tempted to put him in as well.
I had to think about it, but I just didn't think it was realistic.
He's
I
England's
thought
best
about it
midfielder.
I think he is,
for a
actually.
second, maybe half a second, and dismissed it completely.
And I would have him in that deep role. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's not going to be winning the ball next to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Oh my
George,
God!
I put in.
Are you mad?
What?
Matthew,
Wait.
please be quiet.
He's definitely England's best.
I put Ox in, but not as like a right winger, as a central midfielder.
That's what I've gone for.
Mine's a floating role where you can play
Okay.
either or, really.
For me, because I've got more midfielders, central midfielders, I've got him. He can obviously fill in there, but he's more of the attacking force, or in the because I'll be a 4-2-3-1. He'll be a part of that three, I think.
I know he doesn't really like playing. Well, he said he wants to get the goals, doesn't he? But he said he wants to play central, actually, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's why.
But I think he'll be
He's just
exciting
so
on the
good at
wing
that.
for us. I still even.
No,
I
yeah,
know-
I'd rather him in
yeah,
the middle.
I'm not like opposed to him playing right wing.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think this, off the back of this season, it would be good to see how he can perform there internationally.
I think he'd perform well.
Yeah.
I think he'd perform well. I wouldn't start him.
No.
I want to see Carrick
yeah.
pick up the ball off the defence, pass it to Oxlade-Chamberlain, and he just drive.
Oh,
Just
George,
go
stop.
for it. That is just.
No,
That's what I want.
I just don't
Wait,
see him
did
doing that. For
Did you see him
England, though.
against West Ham on the weekend?
I didn't actually.
Oh
he
my
was
god!
very good,
You
very good.
you need to. I'll send it to you. after this. Like, trust me, it was unreal.
Wait,
But-
Is
Matthew,
that it? Is that it? One game he's done well, or
No,
No,
it's
he's
not. You-
most
well, I
definitely.
mean,
He's been very good
since he
he's had a
moved to
good run.
Liverpool,
hmm.
and last season he was unreal.
He's got more in him than Jordan Henderson has.
Yeah, I'll grant
He's got a
that.
lot more to bring. I
And
think.
I still wouldn't bring him though.
Starting
What?
in
He's not
he's
even
not
in
in
your
your
squad.
squad.
No, he's not in my squad.
Why?
Oh my god!
starting
the
midfield 2 of Henderson and Dyer against Panama doesn't really.
I wouldn't start those two. Well, Henderson's just not
Do
in
you
my
have
squad.
a midfield?
Yeah,
Who would you start as like your two?
but I've also
central
got
midfielders?
Lallana as well.
What, central midfield or attacking?
He'd be more attacking.
He's dropped. He's not in my squad.
He's not in my squad.
I put as like my last option, it was Barkley if he gets fit, and if
good
not,
shout.
then Lallana. Just because I think him and Wilshere play well together.
Yeah.
Lallana always performs for England.
Yeah.
He's always up for it.
There was that argument for. I was thinking about forgotten man Townsend, because every time he's played. No, hang on. I haven't put him in the squad. I was just thinking about it. No, because every time he's played for England, he has always played well, which is weird because then he does really bad for his club, but yet performs for
He struggled
England.
this season. He played really well.
He's
last
played
season.
well this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, since Big Roy came in.
Did it, yeah.
But he's
True,
not.
actually.
England squad
I don't think
level.
we can
Yeah, I'm
play
not
that.
saying he is, but I'm
No.
just saying
But in the
Uh,
times he has played for England, he has been decent, I think,
He was
at times.
great in that friendly against Gloucester City.
I watched him. I watched his debut. He was amazing that night.
Who are we playing against?
Montenegro.
Oh, okay.
Scored a worldie. It was amazing.
Montenegro are known for their good defence. Nothing
It was
against
a good
Montenegro.
game.
Right. More
Oh,
attacking. Do you want to
um,
go attacking central, or we still got...
well, Ali.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
I've
definitely
also
He's not
got-
in my squad.
And for me, he wouldn't go central, but he's in my squad as a wide player, Lingard.
Yes,
Yeah.
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 I got
But
him.
if he
puts his
if,
hand up.
Yeah, like if Ali's injured or whatever,
if he needs, he can play centrally. So yeah.
he'll
Mm.
float
Does
well.
anyone not have Dele Alli, other than me?
Wait.
I don't have him.
Oh,
You don't have Dele Alli?
I don't have him.
Who have you
Who
placed him
would
with?
you play attacking?
I
mid?
got Jesse Lingard. I'd play Jack Wilshere
I
Yeah.
think
in that role.
actually,
I think Ali has to be in the squad.
Yeah.
I don't
He
like
has to
If-
be in the squad.
Dele Alli's attitude to football.
I think
So
if we go with a 4-man defense, I'd play 1 DM and then 2
CM.
CMs.
Oh, right.
I
like
think
that.
So would it be 4-1-4-1 or
4 and 2 and 2
or
narrow.
4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Um,
So, but I think because he's probably going to go with 3 at the back.
hmm.
I think Lingard's the best option.
Yeah.
I really want to see
Central.
Lingard playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do.
As long as he cuts out those celebrations.
Yeah.
Has anyone as well got? I mean, I've put him in midfield, but I don't know whether he would class as an attacker. Sterling.
Yeah, I'll put him in
Yeah,
midfield.
yeah.
Why are you
He's a-
asking stupid questions?
He's a winger, not a striker.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Well, anyway.
Has
sorry.
anyone not got Sterling in the squad?
I've got Sterling in
Okay,
it.
good.
Okay.
If anyone hadn't, I would have kicked off, and this would have been a wrap.
He's probably been the best English player
He's
this
wa-
season.
Mm.
He's won
Maybe
the
Spain.
3rd most points in the Premier League.
Pep
this
has waved
season.
his wand and Sterling's been performing.
No, he's been. Oh my. Oh.
No, he.
No, go on,
Pepper's,
say it.
Pepper's got into.
Okay, yeah.
Pep's found his confidence. I think is the reasoning, because I think looking at the Euros.
What's the matter with Connor?
He said something.
No,
Oh.
I think my other head. This
Oh, it
side
just
has
came
come
back
back
on.
on.
Right.
This is just
Thanks
freaked
for
me
that,
out.
Connor.
Sorry.
Thank
I think you look at him Euros and after Euros, his confidence was completely shot. I think was
I don't-
Pep's
I don't
now
think it was
man-
shot.
No.
It wasn't at its highest. I
Yeah,
don't-
but none of that was down to him, I don't think.
no.
So there was
Not saying it was his fault, but just saying his confidence wasn't very high. So I think Pep's managed to turn that around and
I think he has had to rebuild himself since he
Mm.
went to City.
yeah.
Mm,
I think what we've learnt from him and Daniel Sturridge is how good Luis Suarez was for Liverpool.
Mm,
Yeah.
definitely.
I think he pretty much sold Sterling. I know
Mm.
What,
Sterling
oh,
stayed for a
mm.
season after.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
yeah,
Yeah,
but-
and then he moved to City because
Yeah.
Suarez gone, then it was Sturridge and Sterling.
But
That's
I
how
think
they.
he really helped him out.
But imagine
I
the
think.
pressure of moving for that massive amount of money.
Well,
to
yeah,
City.
exactly. That's
But
what I'm
how
saying.
old he
And
was,
he,
yeah.
it-
But I think
he
his
didn't-
role-
He didn't start as well as he left at Liverpool.
I
I think
think-
that
I-
was
he
never
was
gonna
never
happen.
going to.
he had a decent start, but then it just kind of.
He
Faded.
fell away,
Faded.
didn't he? Yeah.
Mm,
Mm.
Maybe not last year. A year and a half ago, I probably wouldn't have him in my team.
no.
But he's done amazingly since then.
Mm.
I would have, but
Yeah.
that's just me, I guess.
Because you're good at seeing the future art.
Yeah.
No, the talent.
How many midfielders has everyone got? Has everyone got 8?
Eight.
Yeah.
I've got
I've
eight, yeah.
got 9.
I got 8.
Oh, well, I've got. Oh well, 2 of my strikers can play midfield, wide,
If they're
one
back,
of
yeah,
mine
back
can.
then.
but I'm bringing
One of
them
mine
as
can.
strikers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
same, yeah.
Alright.
Who's your 9th one then?
Yeah.
So, so I've said, Drinkwater, Sterling, Ox, Ali, Lingard, Wilshere, Henderson, Dyer. We've all said
Yeah.
Young, Ashley Young,
Shout.
and I'm
Okay.
taking him as a midfielder because even though he's been playing left back, as a winger, as an attacking force, crossing the ball on the left hand side or the right hand side,
That actually
he
makes
would be a
sense.
brilliant.
He'd
don't
make a
think-
good
yeah.
wing back, actually.
Yeah, and if we
I
do
don't
play
really ro-
like he could be a wing back.
That
but
would make sense.
I don't rate him as a winger anymore.
I think
I
he'd
think
be
he's been
fine as
brilliant left
I think
back
he'd be
this
fine as a
season.
winger, but
Yeah.
no, but his best work has come going forward. Even though he's got, and even in the bigger games, we can play him on like the left hand side. He knows
Yeah.
how to defend now.
Yeah.
I just think for like the other fullbacks that we got, I'd rather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Not
but
waste.
I think that, yeah.
but
I think a good squad depth. I think like something happened.
yeah, you can play in a variety of positions, but
Mm.
as a midfielder against the bigger teams,
Yeah.
if we want support, like let's say we're playing like Lingard on the left or something,
Hmm.
Yeah.
or Sterling, they won't offer the same defensive cover that Young would, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that would just add a bit more structure to the side.
Shout.
Yeah.
Has anyone got any midfielders that we haven't said yet? I've got one.
Just Barkley for me, but I already said that. So
All of mine have been said.
Yeah.
Mm.
All of yours said.
Yeah.
I've got one who plays for Everton.
Wayne,
No.
No.
Ah,
Oh no! Do
got
you mean the youngster? No, not
Tom
the youngster.
Davies.
Tom
Davies.
Davies.
the youngster.
No, because he came through Everton, but I forgot now. He's
He-
been playing there for a few years now. I forgot he's broken into their team.
What do you think? What would you think if he was on the plane?
Squad player.
I considered it, but I considered it instead of Henderson, but that wouldn't make sense.
I chose him over Lallana.
Has he got a call up, Davis, yet?
No. Oh wait, I don't think he has.
No, I don't think he has. I'm not sure.
Get on it, Gareth.
But I think he could have done last
I'm thinking
summer
of the
off the
future.
back of last season.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm thinking of the future.
I don't
Surely-
think he's played enough this season yet. He started to play, but I don't. Yeah,
Mm,
it's a bit just too early for him.
a bit early.
Next time, I
Given
think he definitely.
Euros,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Apart from when we don't qualify.
Yeah, again.
There's always a
Nations
na-
League.
Yeah, there's always a
Nations League.
Nations League.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right. So is that it? Right.
yeah.
Okay. If anyone here has not got Kane, just leave.
I haven't. No, I'm joking. I have.
So we all got Kane. That's just.
Yeah, obviously.
So there'd be no need to be right. So who are the other 2 or 3 you've got?
I've got
did you-
3 more.
You've
I got
three
I
more.
think
three
most
more.
people have 3. I've got 2.
I've got
I've
three
only
more.
got 2 more. So right. So
You
right.
go because you got less.
Well, I got Marcus Rashford
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I think
same.
he's had a decent season, and then I've gone for Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just it makes sense. They've all got Vardy and Rashford have the pace, and Kane has that strength and heading ability, and just that sort of hopefully that just quality of finishing. But looking at the Euros, he wasn't very good for being Europe's highest goal scorer that season. So let's just hope he can not have that stat in the World Cup.
Those are the 3 that I have.
Mm.
I've got one more.
Yes, have I.
Hit me with it.
I've got Theo Walcott.
Oh, I did consider it,
Controversial.
and I would have put him in midfield anyway. But I know he can. But I
That's a good shout.
Because I was gonna put Sturridge, but
Injured.
I mean,
considered
sorry,
him as-
D Sturridge.
That's how I wrote him down on my list.
But I just think
He
the
just get injured.
injuries
Yeah.
are too
3
much.
minutes.
He won't
And-
be fit.
I think
Yeah.
under Big Sam, Theo's improved quite a bit since he's left. So
Well, didn't he
It's
get
only
the?
been a month.
Did he get an assist
Yeah,
in
but
his
he's still-
debut?
yeah, and he
Yeah.
scored.
And he scored.
He scored a couple.
Yeah.
He's got a
Uh,
brace
later
the
on.
next
Oh,
week.
wasn't it in his first game he got 2?
No, that was second game.
No, because he assisted Rooney in his first game, I think.
No,
Rooney assisted.
Rooney played the ball
Yeah,
over the top
assisted the
to
assist.
Walcott,
Ah, there we
and
go.
then Walcott knocked it back across for what's his name?
Yeah.
Nias.
Yeah.
That's
Ah,
it.
there we go.
Yeah.
Ryan, who's your?
Tammy Abraham.
Oh,
No,
wow.
no.
Never.
No,
Do you work
What
for
a-
Bristol City or something?
Why? Okay, explain.
you're
why.
wrong.
Well, there's not many great England strikers around at the minute.
No.
Whereas Tammy Abraham's up and coming. He's not had the great season at Swansea.
How many goals has he got for them at the moment? Do you know?
In the league, 4 or 5, but playing for Swansea, he's not going to get many.
No.
But he's a young guy.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll kick on next season, maybe at Chelsea or maybe on loan. Probably out on loan. But
Probably out on loan. Yeah.
But he'll
Maybe-
be like, he's a different option to Kane, Vardy, and Rashford. Like,
Definitely.
he's a bit taller. He can win headers. Obviously,
I'd take
Kane.
him over Morata at the moment. That's for sure. I mean,
Oh, Morata's not English.
And like,
He will be in 4 years.
oh, great.
like he's a good striker. I think he'll be one for the future. Take him
Mm.
along. Maybe like if need be, chuck him on.
But then also,
I'd take Chubarak from.
but then, so strikers we're kind of missing. Like one big name that sort of made a return is Defoe. Like,
I considered.
Yeah, he's.
I know he's like 31, 32 now, but
he's like 35.
Yeah.
I was gonna put him in, but I just no.
You just didn't put him.
He
Yeah.
hasn't scored
Yeah.
as much as he did for Sunderland. If it was Defoe at Sunderland,
Yeah.
he'd
Mm.
be in my squad. But he hasn't done as much at Bournemouth as
Mm.
I think
But-
he would have liked.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just
I've,
go.
I've
go
got
on.
someone yeah, I will go. Thanks, Connor. I've got someone we haven't mentioned, but I don't know. I really struggled with the fourth choice because
Yeah.
my heart said Danny Welbeck, but
Ooh.
my head said
Oh.
Wolves. He's not
He-
been good
He,
enough.
he,
I have to say.
he always plays better for England
Yeah.
than he does at club level.
I liked him 2014 World Cup, well, and 2016 when
Mm.
defending. He was good at tracking back, which obviously not what you want to strike you on a few goals.
He scores for England.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does actually.
the person I wrote down, but I don't know, I couldn't think of, was Callum Wilson.
I considered him, but then I thought I'd just scrap the fourth option and go with the
Yeah,
next
because he
midfielder.
hasn't really been around the England squad enough,
No.
has he?
No,
No.
but
For a striker, you want someone who's just going to come in and
Yeah.
score goals.
But if I mean, if you're choosing between him and Tammy Abraham, I know
It'd
who
be
I'd
Wilson.
Take.
Yeah.
I know who I'd take all day.
Wilson.
With Tammy, I think it's way too early, and he hasn't done enough this season to prove it.
I still can't believe that none of us have mentioned either, like Crouch. Like, how has he not got a shout?
I
Are
think
you being serious?
No.
I'd take Andy
But
Carroll
he-
over Crouch.
But Crouch has got the
Crouch is
best.
what, 50?
Should we
No, but
mention
Teddy Sheringham.
But he's
oh.
got. I think he's actually still got one of the best goal to game ratios for England of 2-1.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but that was
that's for like
8 years ago.
Yeah.
12 years ago.
Like
The
maybe,
robot.
yeah, just bring him on to do the robot, then take him off.
There you go then.
The other person, my other honourable mention is Troy Deeney.
Big Troy.
Get out. Get out.
For God's sakes, no.
Why not?
Just no, because he's
Captain Leeds legend.
inconsistent. Would probably get sent off.
You're going to
Matthew-
need him on foreign
Matthew
soil.
often watches Watford.
Yeah,
He'll be arrested.
yeah. If he done for
Again.
something in Russia, it would just cause more harm
We're
than
gonna get done
good.
for libel here, guys. If you're
Yeah,
get
yeah,
arrested.
It would just cause it. No, it just wouldn't work. I don't think.
Why?
I just don't think. I just don't think he suits England's style of play either.
What is England's style
Yeah,
of
what
play?
is it?
Well, I disagree
Well,
with that. but
Is it,
I
would
don't
you
think-
say he's like? Would you say Deeney's like a target man?
He is a target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What
we
would-
need
What would you say
plan
Harry
B.
Kane is?
He's
Just
a complete
yeah.
forward.
yeah.
Mm.
We need a different. If we have similar strikers,
Like-
if we all have 3 or 4,
Andy
fast-
Carroll.
exactly, and it'd be a different option if
Yeah.
we're 1-0 down to Panama in the last 10 minutes. Chuck him on, whip the balls
Yeah.
in.
Big
Like
Troy.
Does he actually?
Deeney's a different option.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's,
think
that's what you're saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Sorry.
Yeah.
that's probably the only problem with my forwards. Only Vardy and Rashford are similar, and if they played up front, and Kane is just complete forward.
But then look at what Vardy, and Rashford made it. When we were losing to Wales, like they did have an impact.
Yeah, I think it's a
immediately.
different kind of impact.
Oh,
it's
that
not
goal.
it's not the target.
These
man
stones.
impact.
Gary Neville running down the touchline.
But like, everyone thinks we need the impact sub needs to be like a tall target man. Vardy and Rashford could do similar. It would just be in a different way.
Well, because I mean,
Yeah.
like when we were losing to Iceland, when they put Rashford on for the last 5 minutes, he was the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
one that actually then started causing issues. Where had he come on like the 50th minute, it could have been a whole different
yeah,
game,
yeah.
and then we would have lost to France. Well, probably. Well,
Yeah.
anyway,
You would have.
but
Oh,
you know,
excuse me.
so yeah.
Yeah.
no
Yes.
mentions for Wayne Rooney.
But he's
Um,
retired.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
why
but-
I didn't put him
Tempting.
in.
I don't think he'll be
I
tempted.
think he might.
I would
think-
love it.
To himself, he'd be tempted, but he wouldn't go.
No, I don't think he'd.
But
If he's on the plane, I'm on the plane. I'll go into Russia.
Why aren't you on the plane anyway?
Maybe take him part of the coaching staff
Yeah,
like Beckham did in
Yeah.
South Africa.
Mm.
A shout. I think for that sort of dressing room.
Depends if he wants the summer off or not.
If he
Yeah.
goes, he'd be my captain.
Oh yeah, should we
Actually.
talk about captain?
If you want, Connor, that's a brilliant idea. Do you want to do honourable mentions or captains?
Jack Gordon.
I don't know which one do you want to do first.
We do captain first.
Okay.
I decided. I'm the captain now. Ryan Payne, England captain. Go.
Harry Kane.
Connor Lang, England captain.
Harry Kane.
We're going to say Harry Pell then. Matthew
Sorry, I
Bannister,
meant Harry.
England captain.
Not gonna be Kane. I'd go Kyle Walker.
What? That's
Art De Roche,
Um,
England capitano.
I guess it's gonna have to be Harry Kane.
Can we attack Matthew?
Can I
Can.
have
Go on,
an
Ryan.
honourable mention for vice captain?
Oh
Jack
yeah.
Butland.
John Stones,
Ooh.
future England captain. Give him the
True,
vice
yeah, true.
captaincy.
Jack Wilshere.
I said Jack,
No.
but I thought Jack Butland.
Captain.
I think I'm not sure
know
about
that.
keepers being captains
Yeah, I just thought that then, but
because they're quite they're not like distant, but
Yeah.
I know they like can see
yeah,
everything,
that's
but
what
it's
I
like
thought, but they're not at the same time. They're not.
yeah,
they
they're not
don't play
really
in those
in the
positions.
game like
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, if we put
An
Rooney
outfield
in
player.
goal, let's say
Different story, yeah.
total football.
yeah,
I think so.
Um,
The best position for a captain is either centre back or
Centre mid.
Good
centre
old
mid,
fashioned centre back.
Is
Yeah.
that why you've
John
picked a
Terry.
striker?
Yeah. No, but there aren't many
Best
other
position
leaders.
for
He
captain
needs to
is
lead-
centre
he's-
back or centre mid.
he's clearly
which is
the
why
one
I've
that-
gone for Harry Kane.
He's the one that it's different because he has to lead by example, or he's the only one that can lead by example. I don't think we have any clear leaders in the team.
And
like
he's
that.
the only world class player in the squad.
Exactly.
Michael Carrick.
if he goes,
If he
yeah.
goes,
If Michael
then yeah,
Carrick
he'd
goes,
be the
I'd say he'd be
captain.
like, it's not club, is
Yeah,
it? But
but-
you know, you have like a club captain.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
he would
yeah.
be- yeah.
He
yeah.
probably wouldn't play all for it.
Well, it'd be like Mertesacker for us.
yeah.
yeah,
Just better.
Mikel Arteta.
Yeah. Like every one of our captains for
Vermaelen.
the past like
Yeah.
200 years.
Yeah.
We're giving it to Abu Diaby next.
But Kyle Walker?
Yeah.
Can you explain?
Explain.
Well, because I just think,
He's English.
yeah, but
Good
that's a
start.
big factor. Yeah, definitely. I think he's played in a few, for England a fair while now, so he's got that experience. I think he can be sort of I think he definitely has leadership qualities. I feel like he does.
I have never seen him speak on a football pitch.
I think.
And what
I'm
right-
not saying I would give it to Walker, but looking at where Matthew's coming from, I'd say Walker would probably communicate better than Harry Kane and maybe get a reaction out of everyone else a bit better than Harry Kane would. I'd say Harry Kane's more lead by example type of captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Whereas
yeah, I'd agree.
Kyle
with that.
Walker would be more vocal. I'm
Yeah.
not saying he should be captain.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I want a vocal captain.
Yeah.
But that's why I went with that's why I'd
And-
go with Walker.
I think, with that being said, my vice captain would go to Jordan Henderson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is Kane
No.
is Kane actually the official captain at the moment?
They
Or is-
haven't announced it yet. Like,
Actually, haven't announced.
in each game, it's like moved from player to
Mm.
player because it's been Eric Dyer, it's been Jordan Henderson.
Oh,
it's
So
been
is
Harry
it
Kane.
when it gets to the tournament there is only one captain unless obviously
I think in all
unless they're
likelihood,
not
Gareth-
playing, yeah.
In all likelihood, Gareth Southgate will appoint a captain when he's named his 23-man squad.
Because also
Yeah.
like if you're saying that Joe Hart will more than likely be the first team goalkeeper, is what Southgate's saying. He may also more than likely also be captain because,
That would upset me, but
but that's probably
I
also
can
going to.
see that
A
happen.
I
very
can probably see that
Southgate thing to
happening.
do.
yeah,
Mm,
because it's not what anyone else
Yeah.
No.
wants, what everyone else doesn't want.
Yeah.
Not that
yeah.
he's
I think he gets too overhyped. I think when it comes to trying to boost the squad up, I think as well like
Joe
pre
Hart?
game, yeah. I
You
think
need someone.
you need someone to do
No,
that.
but did
Mate,
you
it's
see him
Stuart
in the
Pearson.
tunnel against Iceland?
Yeah.
That's going a bit too far. But if there's no players, like if they're not up for it, because there's been an argument that England players don't
care.
You need someone to show they've got the passion, and
Oh.
they want to play for
Said
England.
the P word.
200 Yadar points.
Definitely though, I want to see more players coming
Like
into
shouting
that
in the
England squad.
touchline, you
Yeah.
know, cheering everyone on to try and, you know.
Not cheering them on. I want them telling them. I want if.
Get Tony Adamson.
Jordan Henderson might be
Psycho,
good
get
at this.
Psycho in.
But if
And that's
Dele
also-
Alli dives on the floor
Oh my
and
god, not
starts rolling
again.
round,
Get
I want
him
someone
up.
who's going to tell him to get up and get on with the game.
I want him to
Jack.
be substituted. if
Well,
he
that's why
did
he's
that.
not anyway.
No,
in my
he's
squad.
not starting for any of us, I don't think.
Oh,
Who,
we can talk
Dele
about.
Alli?
No.
Or
Yeah.
Jordan Henderson.
Oh,
or
Ali.
Yeah, what?
I'd start.
You're
I'd
not
st-
starting
Ali.
Ali.
Ali
No.
starts
No.
for me.
Lingard.
Should we talk
Should we
about?
go for a starting 11?
Yes,
starting 11.
Lingard
Starting 11.
starts.
Starting 11.
That's
Starting
Oh.
11.
Okay, shall we just go with a? I mean, even though England are going to go with a three
Yeah,
at the
but we
back.
Do your own formation.
Yeah, do our own
Right.
formation.
Let's.
Because
Okay, right.
everyone
so,
do their own team.
Ryan, you go first then.
Are we going for a 4-2-3-1 formation?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I've gone for.
I
Saving. I
did-
just changed my mind in
I
my head.
did want a 4-4-2, but I couldn't fit the players I wanted to into it.
I haven't actually written mine down, so I'm gonna just
I've
say
got-
what comes out of my mouth.
I've got Butland in goal,
Yeah.
first choice goalkeeper.
Chill on him.
Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
John Stones.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
Danny Rose.
Yeah. Same as me so far.
Two central midfielders of Eric Dyer and Jack Wilshere.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Looking at mine.
On the wings will be Raheem Sterling
Okay.
and Jesse Lingard.
Yeah.
Cam would be Dele Alli.
And
And then
Harold.
striker would be Harold
Harold.
Kane.
Okay. What do we think of that?
Any thoughts?
Before we do
Good
ours?
lineup. I
Uh,
like that.
Yeah, I think the only change I would make. Actually, no, I'd put Ox at 10 instead of Ali.
Okay.
And that's the only change. I make.
4-2-3-1 as well.
Yeah.
So who are you putting out wide?
Lingard's there.
Lingard and
Lingard and
Sterling.
Sterling.
Oh, you just drop Ali.
So you would
Yeah.
would you have the same team that he just said, but with the changes you just
Yeah,
said?
basically.
Yeah.
Um.
Do you want to say yours?
Do you want to say yours?
Oh no, I just said the same team,
Oh right.
But with Chamberlain
but
instead
with
of
Ox at 10.
Okay,
Ali.
instead of Ali.
Mine,
Yeah.
Connor.
Mine's exactly the same, but I put Bertrand at left back. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
put-
That too.
yeah.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Mine would be a bit of a different. I'd go with a 4-3-3, with the cam option in the middle, which would be Ali.
4-3-3-4, I think it is.
Yeah, and then
Start with the goalkeeper.
I'm
So
using
I'd
that one.
have Butland, obviously. Same defence as Ryan's picked out. My midfield would be Elliot Cam and Eric Dyer.
Ellie. Can you bring my girlfriend?
George is fuming.
She beat me at crossbar challenge once.
Elliot Cam, then Eric Dyer at one central mid, and then I'd probably put Drinkwater in the other.
You think Danny Drinkwater
Consume
deserves
liquid.
to start
That
the World
is
Cup?
so conservative.
He
It's
scraped
unreal.
into my squad. He barely made it.
He doesn't
He's
get
not
into
in
my
my
squad.
squad. He's not in my
Wow.
squad because Conte.
And then on the wings,
Well,
I
no.
put Sterling.
Conte's ruined him. He's not good enough.
I put Sterling on the right. Oh,
Yeah.
I put Lingard on the left,
Yeah.
and then I'd have Kane up front.
Harry Kane.
But then, like,
My.
Lallana would
Cool Kane.
maybe also switch for Lingard on the left.
Actually, with like the free binder striker,
Yeah.
I might just say they can all roam about
Yeah.
because they
Yeah,
can all
well,
Free
just
roll.
play anywhere. Because I
Exactly.
don't want to just keep Lingard on the left because I think that would be a waste.
I would
and-
have. Oh, do you want to carry on?
No, you go.
I would have. Same goalkeeper, same defence. In front of that defence, Michael Carrick
No, that's a fair shot.
and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Oh, George, yes.
Left, Jesse Lingard. Right, Raheem. Middle, number 10 role. Number 10, Jack Wilshere.
Yeah.
Harry Kane up front.
Wilshere's won number 7 for
Yeah,
England.
well, yeah. That attack, that team gives me...
Frightening.
I
We'll
think they
still
could-
lose to Belgium, so
It excites me. Yeah, but if you're looking at that, if you're looking at naming a team that's going to beat Belgium, we're not
I
going to be
don't-
picking English players.
Well,
Well,
Belgium don't really play well at
And-
tournaments.
No, they don't.
True.
And Roberto Martinez doesn't seem like the type of manager who will do
Is
particularly
he still
well.
their manager?
He is.
I didn't even realise. I thought
Mm.
they got rid of him.
No.
One thing for the people who
They
haven't
have got
put,
Omri on the coach.
who haven't
Yeah.
put Ali in their team, I think Ali. If Kane's playing, I think you should
Yeah.
play Ali.
I think
I
yeah,
agree.
because he's the
Should
only
have.
one that sort of knows how
Yeah.
he works, like full in, full out sort of thing.
Like obviously he hasn't done as much this
I'd
season.
rather drop Kane
Hmm?
than put Ali in my squad.
You're,
Who
you're
would you
joking.
drop? Who would you put up front instead of Kane if
Well, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't have Ali.
Strikerless formation.
Yeah.
Oh, not
False
a false
nine.
nine. Oh no, not a false nine.
Fabregas.
No.
Jack Wilshere would be there, obviously.
Oh god.
Jesse.
Yeah. True.
Actually, that would
Sterling.
work.
Marcus Rashford.
I do have an honourable mention.
Oh wait, no.
Leon Bailey.
Wait, sorry. One sec.
Leon Britton.
Belgium have Courtois in goal.
Yeah.
Lingard always scores against Courtois, so
So on that logic, we're beating Belgium. If
Yeah.
we're picking the team,
And-
we've just won the World Cup.
Sorry, just going back. Leon
That's
Bailey,
alright.
the Bayern Leverkusen.
Oh, the
winger.
Jamaican who could potentially play for England.
It's not 100% sure if he can play for England or not.
Yeah.
If he can,
What's he?
if
Does
he
anyone?
can, he
Yeah.
would be in my
Usain Bolt.
squad.
What's he done this season? Like what's his stats this season in the Bundesliga roughly?
They're quite good, I think.
Yeah,
He's-
he's
I
been
think
very
he's got-
good.
Yeah.
He's got quite a few
Okay.
assists.
I think he's got one in form.
No, he's got two. He's got two in form.
Oh, of course he has. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
Second
well then,
in
so
form.
get
It's
England
just
on it. You know?
95 pace on the second.
He's
innings.
been-
stop it,
He's
please.
been linked with
We're not
Chelsea,
serious when we say
United,
that.
loads of
Oh.
teams. If England can get him, he'll
He
be in my
should.
squad.
Mm.
He would be one of the better wingers in our squad. Like we haven't got.
What,
Well,
we
apart
would-
from Sterling.
I like
So
my
I don't
squad
think we've
how
got
it
a
is.
winger like
So
that.
you'd use for example if Bailly was over Bailey, sorry.
Yeah.
So you'd have like Bailey and Sterling as your wingers,
Yeah, I'd
perhaps
probably
over Lingard.
Probably Bailey and Sterling, yeah. And then I might even though I said I think about Ali having to be in, I'm like it would be a debate between him and Lingard in the centre.
Right.
Nah,
It's not a
Ali
debate.
has to be in, but if one player comes in, Ali's potentially dropped.
yes. Not for me. not for me, no.
Plastic.
Yeah.
Any,
Plastic Ali supporter.
any honourable mentions that we could
Darren Bent.
do well at Burton Albion?
Danny Wright.
Danny Welbeck.
Antonio, but he hasn't played enough.
He hasn't
Oh,
played
yeah,
enough.
that would be-
Antonio.
Oh, who's the other? Well,
Mark
he's no
Noble.
longer in. Who
Oh,
was?
Mark Noble should have been at the Euros.
Yeah, he actually should have
He
been.
should have been at the Euros.
He should have
He's
been.
not. Him and Danny
Oxford
Drinkwater.
from, well, we used to be at West Ham, but he's in Germany now, isn't he?
Reece
Oh
Oxford.
yeah,
Yeah, him.
let's take him. Let's do it.
Yeah. One
No,
for
he-
one
Yeah.
for the future.
Before he lives there for 5 years and the Germans take him.
Yeah.
Cherry picking.
Yeah, but Germany have got a mint team, so it's all right.
Well, I mean.
Well,
Oh no, sorry, Matthew. Back, you mentioned Germany again. You don't think they've got a good team?
They just won't win the World Cup. I'm sorry, they won't. They'll get to like the quarters or the semis, but they won't win
I'm
it.
going to clip this up for when they do.
Yeah, this will
So-
probably come to bite me.
Where,
Like,
how far do you think England will get?
oh, we
Good
won't. We won't
question.
get past. Like, we'll be lucky to get to the quarters. Frankly.
what?
We've sat
But
here for
you-
an hour discussing our team selections. Only,
Yeah, but-
I actually don't think we get out of the groups.
But we've got a relatively easy group.
Yeah, relative. Yeah, we'll get out. Yeah, but
And then the way the World Cup works, we will play
Yeah.
play the first or second team in the next group, which is like from
that's like Poland and stuff
Poland,
like that.
Colombia.
That's what I mean. Like, if we get,
like
we'll
then-
probably get to the quarters, and that'll be probably it.
No. Well,
do you
anything
think,
can
Matt?
happen.
Anything can happen.
But no, I don't think England will win.
No.
I think France are going to win the World Cup.
All right, mate.
Yeah, but that's a bit of a.
Do you think you're French or something?
Sorry, when I said
No,
France were a
but-
better squad than Germany,
No, yeah.
Art was like,
Yeah, that's because he agreed with you.
Yeah.
oh,
was like,
no,
so
that's
I was
gonna be-
like,
'Cause I don't think Germany would win this year,
no.
but I think they'd get to semi-finals
Yeah.
at least.
They always
Yeah.
have a chance.
Yeah.
They always have a chance.
They've just got mad squad depth.
Yeah.
I actually
Spain,
looked.
maybe
Too old.
too old.
Too old.
They've reinvented.
Well, yeah, what like
All the old ones
Marco
have
Asensio, Morata.
Isco.
Isco.
Morata won't do any good for them. He
Why-
just
why?
won't. No, he won't.
Were you saying that 3 months ago when he'd scored?
when he scored the hat-trick against Stoke? No, I wasn't saying that, but...
Diego Costa, and now he's back at Atletico. He's
Fernando Torres.
And there's
David
Torres.
Villa.
I'd love to see David Villa. He's still playing.
He's doing really well at New York, actually, in fairness.
Has he? How many goals has he got?
A fair few.
How many times
Are
have
you
watched
sure?
him?
Because the MLS season hasn't started yet.
He did well for them last season, I think, is the better way that I need to describe it.
I have a
He got
couple
an
more
inform.
honourable mentions.
Go.
I was going to say. Right, in goal, Foster.
No.
Good call.
Have you
Get
watched
it.
Southampton this season?
That's Forster.
Yes.
Have you
Matthew.
watched-
That's why I said Foster.
WBA.
Have you watched West Bromwich Albion this season?
That's
Going
why
back
I
in.
haven't
Doesn't
put him
matter.
in. He's an honourable
Like
mention.
Pickford, when he was at Sunderland, he might have conceded however many goals.
Yeah, but he made like wonder saves at times. Like
Yeah, but
There's been
So has Ben Foster.
yeah, Ben
for
Foster's a
seasons.
brilliant goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
very underrated.
I'd take him. I'd take him starting. I know I haven't said. I know he's not in my so I love
he lives
Chatwell.
in Stratford. Just saying. Anyway,
I've
moving
got-
on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one
No,
more,
yeah.
but
You want to go on that road as well?
Go
or just-
Connor. Matthew.
I
should.
can't. He's talking. Similar to Foster, mainly because his team's performing not very well or badly. James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
As an honourable
Mm.
mention, I wasn't
Yeah,
going to take
yeah.
him, but in the future, if he
I'd
performs
really
more,
like to
if
be
his
able to
team
say
performs
James
more
Ward-Prowse in my England team, but I don't think he's done
no,
well enough.
no. It's mainly the team around it. though,
Needs
I
some
think
consistency.
with him and the team. Yeah.
Josh Sims.
Andre Dezelle.
Boo. Harry Powell.
Actually, what about honourable mention? He's actually played for England. Former Chelsea midfielder Nathaniel Chalobah.
I thought
He's
about
not
him.
played for England yet.
I swear he has.
I thought
He was in the
about
squad but never
Nathaniel.
Oh, he
played.
never played.
No, not.
Honourable,
No,
just
well,
an
actually,
honourable
I
mention.
thought-
Just an honourable
Because
mention.
I thought about Loftus-Cheek and then I thought there was another midfielder that played for Chelsea, but I couldn't remember his name. So, on that,
Injuries aren't
Yeah.
on his side. I think maybe the Euros
Mm.
he'd be in and around the
Yeah.
the debate, but
Yeah,
injuries have kind of ruined his season because he made a good start at Watford,
he did, didn't he? Yeah.
quad forward.
and then he's been out for a while, which is a
5
shame.
million we only got for him.
Mm.
And signed
But
Danny
if he's
Drinkwater
fit,
for 30.
would you take him over Danny Drinkwater?
Probably.
Yeah. Would you, Ryan?
I'd rather have kept
Danny
him.
Drinkwater's not in my squad, so.
Oh, sorry.
I would have rather have kept him, frankly, because under Conte in the 1st
Let's
season.
save this
Frankly.
for another time.
Yeah. Chelsea fan over there. Sorry,
What's wrong with that?
Liverpool fan.
Oh,
Have we got
Birmingham?
any other?
Villa?
No, all the other ones I had on my honourable mentions
Jack
list
Grealish?
had been said. No.
Yeah. Art? Any more?
Can't think of any right now.
No.
So
Ryan? Oh, Ryan's obviously said his. Matthew said yours.
Mm-hmm.
Have we got anything else that we want to discuss?
No, I
Talk
think
about?
Not today, no.
No.
I think
that's all right
Do you
for
Do
today.
you think this could be the end? We've had 58 minutes of us talking
Oh yeah.
a load of rubbish about England.
Should we make it 1 hour exactly?
Well, yeah, everyone stop talking for 30 seconds and then we record our outro.
Let's talk
alright?
about our favourite World Cup songs.
Okay,
Okay, go.
this
Am I
is the
going-
end of
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, go on then.
Am I going first?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for
You
it.
suggested it. Go.
We've got a couple of minutes, why not?
Yeah.
Let's end it on that. A
Yeah.
nice positive note. Favourite World Cup songs? Ryan Payne. Give us an example.
And it has to be We're on the Ball.
That's a fair good one. Connor?
That one with like James Corden and.
Oh,
Did you ask?
Yeah. I'm torn between Shakira's Time for Africa, because that was good.
Oh, I thought we meant just English one. Anyway.
I thought we were just doing World Cup songs in general.
I didn't even
Well, then
think
it would
that
be
was a World Cup
it'd be
song.
waving flag then.
Yeah.
Like
Obvious.
Chris
Oh yeah,
Sandler.
Waving Flag. That was a very good song. So
Art, have you got any?
Waving flag.
Alright.
What's the Russian one gonna be? Have they released it?
What,
No.
for England?
Let's not
No,
start
just-
talking
just-
about.
The
no,
general Russian one.
No, that. Oh god.
I
It's just,
think it's in Russian.
Is it?
It's just the communism. It's something to do
Right,
with communism.
yeah. Mine is World in Motion.
Ah. Oh, yeah. That's
Simply,
Can I change mine?
Yeah, go for it.
The John Barnes rap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that not? That is in World of Motion, isn't
Yes.
it?
I like.
I just had to check because I wanted to say the one with the John Barnes rap in it.
You've
But
got
I
to
always-
hold.
Hold and give.
You got to hold
do it
and
at the
give,
right
but
time.
do it at the right time.
know
You
the
can
words,
be
Matt.
sorry.
Or fast.
But you must
If you
get
want to go and
to
listen to
lie.
that, go and listen to it.
We'll put a link. No.
We'll
No.
get Matthew.
There is no link in the description.
Matthew Bannister will record a cover version in
No,
the future.
no, we're not doing that.
Please like if you would like that to happen.
Oh God.
3 likes and Connor will do a Q&A on his main channel.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
anyway,
a big challenge.
we're rambling now. So should we call it a day?
Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
day.
We're all ready to go home. We've gone over our hour, but you know.
Oh,
Right. So, thank you, lads.
Yeah.
Lads.
Thank you.
Thank
For
Thank
coming
you.
and
Thank
joining
you.
me today. I hope I've been a good host. I hope I've done you proud.
Yeah, you have.
Our
yeah.
first,
Once you got the audio sorted.
All right.
Yeah, that was
first pod
of the
sort
unplayables.
from the Unplayables. We have
Unplayable.
been the Unplayables. We'll see you guys soon, if anyone's actually listening.
My mum will, don't worry.
Do you wanna,
My mate will, don't worry.
nice.
I'm gonna tell my mum, but she won't.
Okay. Right, yeah, so that's it. You can follow us on Twitter at UnplayablesPod, I believe. Yeah. And, you know, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't be afraid to drop us a like or a subscribe. We're going to try and do this as often as we can, but we're very busy people, and trying to get us all together is quite difficult.
If you're watching on YouTube as well, comment.
Comment your
comment
England
your
squad.
England squads
Or-
or rip into Matthew.
Yeah,
Hang
say
on
who-
a minute, no,
say
you
who
can't
agree
just-
with. Say who you agree with or disagree with.
Well, it's just not going to be me, is it?
Let's
That's
create,
just going to be.
let's create some conversations.
That's
So
going to
yeah,
be a fact.
tweet us your selections. Tweet us who you like and don't like from who we picked. And I think that's all for today.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
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 Bye.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Listening.
Thanks for listening. Goodbye. Can we not laugh whilst I do that? We're keeping this in. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.